every organization, management is important to run the business. To know the details about the restaurant, let's follow me.
Based on our observation in the Thandoori restaurant, we observed that the restaurant is having a problem with the arrangement of tables. We noticed that the tables and chairs are being arranged poorly and not in a perfect way. Besides that, it seems like the tables and chairs are arranged in a narrow way. In other words, there is not enough space by arranging the tables in that way. From what we have observed, we think that this problem arises because of lack creativity among the workers and the boss. Therefore, in order to solve this problem, the workers and the boss should be creative, especially in the workplace. They should be creatively solve the poor arrangement of the tables and chairs so that the customers feel comfortable when eating and can move easily without restriction. Creativity is very essential, especially in dealing things in the workplace, as it is one of the concepts in organizational behavior. Hence, we highly recommend that the restaurant should think creatively. They should arrange the tables and chairs neatly and without taking too much space. This is to make sure that the customers can easily move on from their chairs when they want to go to the toilets or other places.
Slice one or you want blending one?
Hot lemon. Do you have hot lemon tea?
What lemon tea you want sliced one? Slice or you want blending? Lemon is blending one or blending lemon? Yeah, many customers slice one.
Oh, slice. I prefer slice. Green tea?
Green tea hot or ice?
Hot.
Thandoori restaurant faced with communication barrier, which is the workers have the problems with their language used in the restaurant. The theory that is suitable with this situation is communication barrier. This is because the slang of the Indian worker to speak English is poor with the customers. Therefore, all of this situation can be improved by recommendation and provided an action plan to enable the recommendation to be implemented in the Thandoori restaurant. First, the workers should be recommended to have a trainer which can train them to speak in various languages and improve the communication skills. For example, if there are any Chinese customer, they should have one of the workers which can help to speak in Mandarin with them. This Thandoori restaurant should hire one worker that can speak in Mandarin, which can communicate with customers easily. This recommendation can avoid jargon or technical language. As a professional workers, they should use the main language to communicate with the customers or using the language that everyone can understand. Communication is a very important dimension skills in an organization development.
Oh, dia akan buat. Motivation refers to the energy a person is willing to devote to a task. In this organization, the workers tend to have a lack of motivation since the boss is not always in the restaurant to give some motivators and some encouragement in doing some performance. One way to create motivation is through rewards, and perhaps the easiest thing to a manager in theory is that he or she should pay for performance or link rewards to accomplishment. Other than that, the term prosocial motivation is often used explicitly to capture the degree to which people are motivated to help other people. When people believe that their work has an important impact on other people, they are much more willing to work longer hours. Social support from supervisor and co-workers can buffer employees from stress, and this can improve their efficiency in their performance during work. Thank you.
May I have Thandoori chicken pulau?
Shirley, you just eat something. Is that food not enough for you? Oh my god, do you still have money for that?
Yes, I have money.
Let me try. Can I see your docket? See? I told you.
You borrow me lah?
Cannot.
But I still want Thandoori chicken pulau.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my, I can deal.
What you want, sir? You want any specialty of this restaurant? Yeah, fish or lamb or chicken. Other thing is your signature Thandoori chicken. And you anybody find recommendation for his special spices dish and including or special recipe for chef. Another thing is food is ingredients or every making is live. Then don't have different style. The salt. Another thing is special drinks is made on the sea. And everyone can try it. That's nice. Another thing is fish and curry. Goldfish curry is Australian variety. Another thing lamb shank and goldfish. Yeah. Another thing this one is long time. This shop also. And your time of course is nice. Very nice. Is recipe and ingredient and one spices. Everything is provided. Freshly one. Oven based food also. That's good. And another thing in there is dessert. We have famous kulfi, mango kulfi. It's including every special mango and almond spices, cashew nut and fresh meat. It's nice. Also some fruits and very one also like this. So just open this.
On this situation, we suggest that the board may have to make an open communication with the workers to solve these problems. For example, the worker can make a staff meeting before they can start the business. For example, the boss may schedule the meeting time with the workers in order to make the briefing before they start the business. It is because internal communication is more important between the workers and the boss, so that they can have the more motivated and inspirations and to face the external factors.
Hello, Mr. Mohan. I am Raja Ini Sofia from.
Nice to meet you, ma'am.
I am accounting student from University Malaysia Sarawak. So the first question I'm going to ask you is, why do you want to open an Indian restaurant in Kuching?
Oh, that's a good question. Indian restaurant in Kuching. Because after I finished my job, retired. I'm looking for what to do in my life.
Okay.
So if you commit other business, you need a lot of capital. You need a lot of people to help you out.
Okay.
A restaurant, if you are clever, you don't need to employ too many people. The cooks and the waiters. And then you can manage them easily. And you don't need to commit too much of capital. Because if you lose the capital, then whatever you earn in your life is lost. So that is the main reason myself and wife decided to open a restaurant. Because you're going to continue life, you have to do something, simply retire and sleep, wake up, sleep, wake up. It's not good enough. You may kick the bucket faster. So you're going to do something in your life.
Alright. Okay.
That's the reason.
Okay, how do you manage your restaurant in terms of maintaining the restaurant's menu? Because you only serve Indian restaurant, Indian foods, right? So how do you maintain
Yeah,
this
Indian
restaurant?
restaurant, we provide Indian food. We have written an extensive menu containing about 200 over items.
Okay.
The idea is, of course, nobody will order 200 or no group will order 200. The maximum people order 5 to 6 items. But there are varieties. When you order something, you can say, what about this one? Oh, it's already too much. Oh, let's come back. So they will come back. It makes better for business. And now how do we maintain? In a restaurant, the important first thing is the service.
Service.
When someone comes, they don't know what's happening in the kitchen, right?
Okay.
They only know someone who must receive, make them sit down comfortably, start talking to them, not a sour face, so they feel at home. Another way, if someone, old uncle or auntie come to your house, if you don't talk to them, they don't like, isn't it? You sit down, you go upstairs, nobody look after, no. So the first man, the first thing, the place must be acceptable. The place, when you come in, you must feel, oh, nice and clean. The second thing, someone must receive you, that's the waiter or captain, to make you sit down and make you comfortable. Then,
for your workers, what did you motivate them to work here? Like their salary or
you
their
know a word carrot and stick?
characteristic?
Carrot and stick. You never learn, nobody taught you. Carrot is to eat. Stick is whack you. You are motivated by these two. You do good thing, you get eat carrot. You do bad thing, whack. Yeah. So if you can remember this two, you will be perfect. You don't make a mistake. You will be self-motivated. You know, the police now they started imposing fine. I mean, 10 stroke of Rotan is worse than 10 years jail. So motivation go through that carrot and stick. Many people know this is a phrase of Englishman's phrase. Carrot and stick means you do good thing, you get promotion, you get extra salary maybe, or you get a pat on your back, and that's carrot. If you do bad thing, you don't get a bad report, you don't increment, you have no promotion. Or you may even, if you do continuously bad thing, you're out. So when you're out, you have to look for a job. It's not easy. When you go to the next job, say why you left that job? No, sir, that they will know that you are not a good employee. So getting another job is not easy. We are fortunate you are working and living in Malaysia. There are many countries around here which I have been to, many places. It's not that easy. So let us strive perfect and don't make mistake.
Thank you, sir.
in the restaurant?
Partner means boss. Boss is coming. Is also supporting me.
You are quite satisfied with this.
Yes, satisfied. I am satisfied. Boss also any suggestion giving. This one I will play also give me one anything improve one which one is better way. And also discuss with me also.
You can kindly receive it in open-minded.
Yes, of course. That's why improve my business or maybe friendly also customers and other things staff also. But yeah, open mind knowledge also problem. Open mind of course reading everything. Customer is which one suggestion giving. When you vegan food or you want anything one without one cream milk that way. Choice of customers and it depend on this chef asking. That's where I'm also suggestion giving for school and this is my boss making. I'm also just discuss maybe more better way, just improve